Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm about to drive 300 miles, almost 6 hours, with a 2001 15-year-old, I'm sorry, almost 20-year-old Bayliner that's been 20-something-year-old Bayliner that's been sitting for 15 years. And I'm going to tow it with the Durango. So, last time I towed it, Durango transmission overheated, needed some extra trans fluid, should be good to go. Also, I had a hitch ball problem. I got the right hitch ball, so now we're good to go. Also, the strap broke, so I got another strap and another one ordered and added a lateral strap, so now we should be good to go. I got to cut off a little bit of the bottom edge of the wrap there. That should be good to go. Everything else is all loaded up and ready to go. We're going to put this thing in the water this afternoon. I think you just saw that lightning. We'll wait for it. Nope, haven't heard it yet. But, yeah, a tropical storm. Line 2, there it is. A tropical storm number 8 just settled in yesterday, yesterday afternoon. I think it's a day early or something like that. So half of this 6-hour drive is going to be in the rain until we get close to Virginia. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So we're going to drive through this tropical storm up to Virginia, and then the tropical storm is going to catch us tomorrow in Virginia. So we'll also be doing all the work to the once we get this thing in the water there. Hopefully when we get there we can adjust the throttle cables, because the throttle cables also had a problem. It wasn't going into gear in low RPM, so I think it just has a throttle cable adjustment. So either I'm going to get to do it or not. I'll have to pull it out another time and fix that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, next time I turn the camera on, I'll probably be on the road driving away with this thing, and then we'll probably stop at the gas station, fill the Durango up, and then head on, and then I guess show you guys. Hopefully we can show some of putting this thing in the water. I don't know how much we'll show that because there's only 2 of us this time. Don't have anybody else to hold the camera, so I guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, tropical storm conditions, about to set off on it's 270 miles actually, so almost 300 mile, 5.5 hours of total driving, 6 hours with the stop, road trip. So yeah, fingers crossed. This old Durango, this is an 05, that's an 01. We're right under the capacity, the towing capacity for the Durango. So yeah, we should be. Yes, we should be. We'll leave it at that. All right. Well, we're on our way. You can see the awesome weather we have here. This tropical storm is not helping us any. It says it'll be there at 3:30 p.m. But as slow as I'm going, and with the stop, it's going to be more like 4:30. No, I'm sorry. It says, yeah. So 5 hours, but it's going to be like 5.5, almost 6 hours. 325 miles is what it's saying. And you know, the biggest thing is obviously the wind. So far the wind's not too bad, but avoiding massive puddles and not hydroplating this Durango. So I'm going a little bit below the speed limit. Speed limit right now is 50. I think when we get on the highway, I'm not going to go much more than 60. But yeah, all the way to Virginia. So wish me luck. So I was hoping to do the first stop at a gas station, but they were hard to get into. So I've been driving for a little over an hour and 15 minutes, and yeah, for the last 15 minutes that I've had nowhere to turn off with this boat. The trans temp light has been on. I did slow down to like 55, then 45. Hopefully it would cool itself down, but we're stopped now. I'm going to check the level, clean some things up on the boat, and then yeah, maybe see if we continue on or what. So yep, that is what it is. Well, I can feel the heat coming off the bottom, so I turned it off to give it a second. The rain is bad. Still raining, but it's not as bad. The biggest thing, these lines, when you hit some of those bumps by the on the bridges, these lines go slack. And when those lines go slack, it is not cool. So I'm going to tighten them up a little bit now that this is tightened a little more, to keep it down from shaking. And then I'm going to cut that off. The only thing I have to cut is in the boat, so I'm going to go grab that, tighten this down, and then check on the transmission. Well, this is reality. This thing just keeps overheating. I called Enterprise Truck Rental in Greenville, North Carolina. That's the closest one. 51 minutes away. I'm 31 minutes from there now. So there we go. See, she just went off. So I'm going to make it about 10 more minutes. It'll come back on again. I'll go 1 or 2 minutes with it on. And then, yeah, we'll be good. So, yep, I'm all set. We're going to get back on the road. I'll get a few more miles. And then I'm leaving this vehicle at the rental car place. Getting, they have a 1 ton is all they've got. So I'm going to get the 1 ton. Luckily, the vehicle's not there yet, so the time I get there, but I don't think I'm going to get to the marina. I think I'm going to have to get a hotel room tonight and then get to the marina first thing in the morning. So, a lot to do, no time to do it. Let me get back on the road. This is my third stop, 15 miles ago, 24 minutes. We'll give it a second, minute or two, maybe less than a minute, but yeah, I pushed it about 5 miles there, maybe 6 miles. When the first time I came on, I pushed it about 10 minutes. So yeah, we've been putting a lot of overheated stress on this transmission. There's no good, you know, this is an old gas station turnaround here. There's not a lot of, there's no shoulder, and there's not a lot of good spots where I'm at currently. So yeah, we'll give this a second to cool down and then get back on it. So we're not going to make it to the marina before they close. We lost about 3 hours. Grimace is parked in the Enterprise Truck Rental in Greenville, North Carolina. And Grimace is the affectionate name we've given to the Durango. It's had that name for quite some time. I found out that if I stayed below 50 miles an hour, it would pull just fine and the transmission wouldn't overheat. So in the past, I have pulled like 11, way more weight than that Durango's supposed to carry. And halfway across the country, but that was 10 years ago and 100,000 miles ago. So yeah, it's got a lot more miles and a lot more age to it. So maybe that's it. But yeah, we made it to pick up the car. The Enterprise guys at Greenville for the truck rental were great. They gave me a great deal. I originally booked a 2500 3/4 ton. They said they didn't have one, but they had a dually. 3500, they gave it to me the same price. Also gave me another discount on top of that. So yeah, I'm heading to get some gas. We're gonna get there. We've got like we're at about 10 to 15 miles till empty once we get there. So pushing that a little bit as well. But it's the gas station I like to stop at. We'll fill up. We should be able to make it to our destination. And then at the gas station, I'll find a hotel that I can park this thing. It would be cool to stay in the back of it, but I don't know what the temperature is going to be like and how hot it's going to be back there. So I don't have any fans and any AC power. So we'll probably just get a hotel room tonight and then get to the marina first thing in the morning. So the adventure continues. Like I always say, if it wasn't for bad luck, I probably wouldn't have any at all. So yeah, and it's rained this whole time. Onward. Well, I should probably shut it off. Below the empty and low, which means it's at single digits. I wish it would. Dodges do that where they keep, and Jeeps, when they get to a certain thing, instead of telling you the exact mileage, it says low. So we barely made it. So we're here to get gas, then we'll figure out what's next after I fuel. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you can hear me over the I-95 noise, but it's a little dark. I've made it. I've decided that my first night is going to be on the trailer and at Cracker Barrel. So yeah, we're going to get in the boat, get settled in. We're only like 5 miles-ish from the marina. So in the morning, we'll head over there. Well, first I'll have breakfast, then we'll head over there. All right, guys. Well, as you can see, we've made it we was fairly not so stressful. The boat still did its stupidity with the throttle, but the launch, the boat launch is right over there. So we just kind of came straight down and then threw my son a line, and he pulled us in from right here. We were able to back up a little bit, and then it died once, and then I got a little more power again, and it's off and on. So, but the AC is kicking really well. The water heater seems to work. The bilge did take on a little more water, not in the, but it seemed to come from the center bilge. So here's the rear bilge. It seems to have come from the center. I think maybe there was just extra water underneath the fuel tank, and now that the nose is high, because the nose has been low quite a bit, it's just kind of come back. Because even sitting up, the water just kept dripping from the plug. So, and then in the middle of the boat here, under the steps, that bilge hasn't increased any water. So, and it's not coming up anymore. So it seems to have settled. So I think we're good. I'll keep an eye on it. I don't think it's river water, because if it's the center of the boat's super clean. But yeah. We made it. It was a fun drive. Sucked that the Durango had to do what the Durango did. But, yeah, now I know that it can't tow this boat, so that's good. Good. Yeah, that it is what it is. But we're here. Like I said, I'm about to take a shower for the first time in it, because it's nice and hot water. So the AC's kicking great now that it's sucking it up from the side. So, yeah. Got a few things to check on their Wi-Fi here. I've got a good signal. I think there's an extender right over there on that pole over there, or on the side of the power thing, our panel. So yeah. Oh, here's a cool boat coming in. Fire rescue. Runs better than mine. So yeah. So yeah. I'll tell you the plan for this boat in the next video. But for now, that was our trip. It was a fun one. I didn't record launching. Like I said, just backing it and putting it in the water was pretty easy. Giving it like 5 minutes to actually warm up. 5 minutes to warm up is the same thing. So now that we know that, we're good. So yeah, prep this boat, go run some errands, see if there's anything I need to buy for it, and then get some sleep tonight. So catch you guys in the next one.